My bracket for my tail light. These are my new drill holes. Cut this guy to the shape I want. Test fit on the bike.
Yeah, that's a good amount, dude. Woo! Oh, I can't even get it off. Bottom support bracket, oil cap.
Bracket deal for my tail light. Dude, dock this dude a day's pay.
That looks good, dude. What up, CROOKS MOTO crew? It's another day. Getting started on the chop. All right, what you got going?
All right, so today I'm going to take my rear fender off. Got the new Sissybar, and the old angle from when I had my short Sissybar, it didn't really matter what angle it was at, so I kind of put it at like a cool guy lean back angle, but now it's much more functional. It's gonna be for tripping, so I moved the whole thing forward. And so to keep from having a bunch of fender hanging out the back, which would look funny, I unbolted everything, left this bolted in, moved my whole fender forward, and then now I'm marking out where I need to recut, re-drill on my fender. So yeah, that's where we're at now. I did that yesterday, all of the marking. Today will be fabricating on the fender, probably having to remount my seat in a different way underneath, and then I'm gonna get this guy off to take to my powder coater, Corey at 503 BMX and powder coating. He's the one that did the powder coat on my tank and various other things on here. I also will be fabbing up my bracket for my tail light that will sit down here, and I'll take off this little guy here because it's still like a stock, just raw metal, and I'm gonna take that off and get it off the powder coat today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll have everything ready to go for it when the stuff gets back, that I can just put it all together.
Well, let's go, dude. Lots of stuff. Rock and roll. All right, so while Josh is working on getting his fender off, which is so cool. Now you're gonna have to cut up more of your thing, right?
Oh yeah, it's all marked.
Nice.
That's my height for the bottom. These are my new drill holes.
Oh, that's where you're gonna kind of cut it off that way?
Yep. These are my new drill holes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dope, dude.
Either that, or I freaking whomp like that and run no bottom bracket.
Yeah, you could do that.
What I'm gonna do is do this first. And if for some reason it's weird, I don't know why it would be, but for some reason it's getting awkward, then I'll just hack the whole bitch off. In which case this inevitably will break. And if it does that, then I'll have to get with my boy Johnny Kunk and have him
fix it up,
reinforce it for me. I would run it. Only reason I don't do that now is because I don't want it breaking. I don't want that breaking in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
So if I like had him here right now, I'd be like, yo, let's just weld that and make it better, and then I would cut that off, and it'd be less stuff for me to deal with. This is where we're at. Pretty dirty underneath there.
Dude, yeah. Still looks really good though. Oh, shredded tire, bro. That was from that nut.
Yeah.
That long nut that freaking started cutting into your tire.
Dude, my freaking holes that I never cleaned up. Just metal hanging.
Dude, I expect better, bro.
I'm a G like that, dude.
Mine are like that too.
Is when I redo these holes and put it down, these two giant holes are just clear as day right here.
That's fine.
Speed holes, dude.
Dude, put 2 bolts in it and it'll look intentional. What do I got going? Oh, this.
A lot of metal cuttings going down today, so.
Got some holes drilled. Got all 3. Oh, that's right. You only needed to drill 2. Dude, nice.
Holes are good. Now I just gotta cut this guy to the shape I want, get it off the powder coat. Yeah, so we don't have a like a vise or any basic fabrication tools here.
Yeah, we're DIY as hell, dude.
So this is like the coolest thing we've ever gotten.
It is, dude. That and the angle grinder.
So we do what we can. So my bike is full of, example, I needed a bracket for a taillight. So I knew kind of an example of how big I needed it. So for $9, I got like 20 of these heavy duty, I guess they called them. They're just, I have no way of making a 90 like that.
Yeah,
and
just right angle
as you can
bracket.
see, 2 holes, and then I marked myself out like how I want the bracket to be, so it'll be nice and clean after it gets back from powder coat. And yeah, I don't really have a way to make a nice bend like that. I mean, I could probably do it and finagle it somehow, some way, but it's easier to spend $9 to get a bunch of these. And how often do you need to bracket something? So I'll have these. How strong it'll be in the long run, if this 90 will break, I don't know. We'll cross that road when we get to it.
Considering this 90 just broke and I had to fix this one.
Not the same bracket.
No, this one was a lowbrow bracket.
Or was it?
Or was it? Yeah, dude. Dude, one more cut.
One more cut, then I got a shape and clean test fit on the bike. And then once I know that she's good and it works and everything's all good, then we go to powder coat.
All right, test fit on the bracket. All right, bracket test fit, dude. I like the location, like the mounting on the back side right there. Yeah, I like that, dude. I think that's a cool look.
Bring it out a little further or tuck it real hard in.
Oh, you put the two holes?
No, it's slotted. So I can
Bracket.
slide it in or out like this. I also can just slightly angle it up towards the cars.
Dude, dope. Looks sick, dude. You.
It's all cut.
Nice.
Probably gonna round this corner off just a little.
Yeah, so you cut a chunk off the bottom. Yeah, that's a good amount, dude. Sick. And then that's how much more you cut off the thing. Nice, dude. That'll accommodate definitely some chain slap right there.
No, it's the same as it was. It'll still hit.
Probably will.
Only problem is I accidentally wiped off my fucking holes for here, so I can't complete it until it's back. I have to put it back together and take it back apart now.
I mean, it wouldn't take you crazy to redo it, right?
I can't redo it because I don't have my parts here.
Oh, you don't have your
I have
bar.
powder coat. The cutting is done. It's just hole drilling now.
Which is not much.
Be able to finish it up probably next week.
All right, dude.
Something like that. Yeah, a week or two, and the chop will be back together with some new fresh powder coated parts.
Yeah, dude.
A couple little things that nobody would ever know any difference, but it makes the difference.
I'll have my lower rear or lower fender mount tab that I can finally put back on.
And your bracket that holds your ignition.
Yeah, ignition bracket will be black now, and then the oil cap.
I'm just gonna throw this shirt away.
Throw it away, dude. It's a Fab shirt, dude.
Full of metal.
All right, CROOKS MOTO crew back in the garage. We got the freaking Sissybar. Let's see this thing, dude. Woo! Look at that, dude.
Dude, once you go black, you never go back. Or that's what they say anyway.
Dude, the Sissybar is getting put on.
Got the custom rack on the back, dude.
Yes, sir, dude.
License plate under the rack.
That's literally so cool of a Sissybar. That's like my favorite style of Sissybar right there. Like including the rack, because it's just like the Edward Ritchie Sissybars, and I love those things. It's got the custom swagger to it, dude. All right, got some of our parts back, the other little clamps, my re-welded bottom support bracket, oil cap, ignition little holder deal. That was polished before. It wasn't even polished, it just didn't look that great. So that's gonna look better. The black, I don't know. If I could find a chrome one of these, I would, because I already got so much chrome. But this was starting to look like crap, so now it's black. That's gonna be hard to get on and off, dude, that oil cap, because now there's no texture on the sides. Oh, I can't even get it off. I screwed it on, I can't even get it off. Okay, I can get it off, but when it gets hot though and expands, might be troublesome. Looks good though. Definitely hides. Oh, nice, yeah. Well, maybe not so much on yours, but on mine, you don't even know that it's an oil cap no more. All right, get these other things mounted up. All right, guys, here's where Sissybar's at. Dude, it looks so good. Dude, what do you think?
Looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, I'll throw the seat on.
So now you just gotta get what? You gotta get spacers and bolts and all that.
Yeah, I got gaps here to the fender.
Yeah.
My bolts aren't long enough. It's not gonna be quite right there. It'll sit, it's about a 1/2 inch gap. We got this guy powder coated, so it's not raw metal anymore.
Yeah, it looks so much better on mine with the black. Just because I already have a black one, so.
This guy's on.
Oh, that looks so good on yours. Mine, it sticks out just because I got the chrome. It's like, oh, look at this black bracket.
It doesn't stick out as much anymore. It totally just disappears into what's behind it.
Yeah. From this angle, like you just, it's now floating, which is sick.
Then I got a quick little 90-degree bracket deal for my taillight. That goes on there. Made that shit with a grinder in about 10 minutes at my house. Yeah, and then that guy will go on the bolt right there. Actually, I have a... Probably angle it up towards the cars a little bit.
Looks good, dude.
I'll have to give that the old wrencharoo, but yeah, tuck this wire in as if it's hooked up.
Yeah, dude.
That's the taillight. Reimagine.
Yeah, I like it. Keep the kind of chrome.
I don't know if that's the forever taillight, but out of the 3 that I have laying around, we decided that one will look the best.
I think so. I think it'll look good. Plus, it's gonna be bright. It's gonna be LED.
What's this guy doing?
Dude, getting this freaking lower bracket back on, man. After I snapped it coming home from the Virginia City ride on this bike, dude. At 430 miles, freaking rattled this thing, dude, sheer off.
Dude, dock this dude a day's pay for napping on the job, dude. I would say dock him a day's pay, but it looks like you're using a jack as a pillow, so I feel for you. So I guess we'll let this one slide.
Okay, all right. Can't be too comfortable down here. Oh, I guess I shouldn't get this too tight until I get it attached to the fender.
Can't wait to get black bars on this baddie. Dude, you've been putting that little 4-bolt bracket on for like an hour and a half.
That's what I'm saying, because I can't get the Allen to go in right. This would just be so easy with a wrench. Dude, I can't wait to ride the chopper.
Yeah, same.
I could have rode it with the bracket the way it was, but...
Yeah, why don't you just put this on the lift? You don't have to lay on the ground.
Oh, you mean the jack stand? You mean the
No,
jack?
I mean the lift over there. Oh, no lift. This is J Crook's other bike, dude. Nobody ever sees. This freaking cool ass shovel. He's just got to get his primary figured out.
It'll be done soon, dude. This winter, bro.
Thing's pretty sweet. Got a Springer.
That's the goal.
Freaking front brake, black wheels, just awesome paint. It's dirty, but this shit is red flake, dude. It shines. It is a beautiful fall night out here, dude.
Yo, what's up, guys? All right, so it's another day. We're back at Josh's Sissybar. Dude, it is officially on the bike. Fender is mounted. It's got some spacers there, as you guys can see. Spacers down there. Got the seat remounted. And now it's on to wiring the taillight. See if you can feed yourself a little extra, some of the extra black in there, so you don't have to cut it too short. In the event you ever have to redo that black wire, you can tuck up some of that excess black up in there. Got the ground wire, heat shrink, and a little connector.
And that can just,
Edge.
that'll come here. I'll just put it on right now.
Ground it to the bolt, the bracket. Big shout out to Amazon for this tail light. Big shout out to, big shout out to Amazon for these. Shout out to these connectors. These are awesome, dude. They're super easy to use, for the most part. Right, we got the wires connected. Harness is over. The slack goes underneath and then comes up.
New taillight wiring job complete.
If you guys have made it this far in the multi-day vlog, it can be hard to keep track of these little multi-part vlogs, but hey, nonetheless, we got a Sissybar, fender holes, recut, drilled, new bracket, tail light.
Damn.
Let's make sure it turns on. Oh man. Oh, it works.
You want to check it out?
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Honestly, much brighter than your past tail light. Definitely way brighter.
Tighten this outside bolt down.
That looks good, dude.
Custom job, custom man. I just made a little bracket for it. So I was trying to figure out, I want to be able to load as much stuff on here as possible.
Well, and you got this.
So I put this rack on and I was like, well, I know for sure. So when I loaded up this guy last time with my other Sissybar, all of a sudden, because I got my taillight, my license plate, now you can't see anything, but I needed to have gear on the back to be able to take enough gear. So now I was like, well, I want to be able to go camping. I want to be able to just load down as much as possible on this guy. So I'm gonna move my taillight down to here. And then I ended up having him put the rack high enough to where I can put the license plate right here underneath, and it'll forever that be its home.
No, that's great. Yeah, it'll forever be the home.
Yeah, it came out clean.
Super clean. Big shout out.
All right, dude, Sissybar is in. It is installed. The work is done top to bottom, from idea to fabrication to finished product, and now mounted and taillight relocated. A big shout out to Johnny Boy, John Kunk, fabricating it, sitting down with me. We drew it up, came out with the ideas, measuring, figuring out exactly what we want going on. And he nailed that and had it to me lickety split. I think I had it like 2 days later or something.
2 days, because he had the time coming up.
Yeah,
he was like,
so
dude, I got the time. You get me the idea, we'll get it going.
Yeah, so he had it like 2 days later, and then got it straight over to Corey at 503 BMX. He had, I think, 2 days to turn around on powder coat. Got it here. I had to fab it up. I had to redo my fender because the whole fender was down here. So I'm rotating the whole thing forward. So now I'm a little bit shorter fender. The Sissybar is sitting more upright to give me backrest when I'm sitting on here. And yeah, then relocate that. I had to fab that bracket, and all said and done, I mean, if you put all the time together on this, we got this whole project from brain to done in like a week. I mean, it was over the period of a few weeks, but the actual work time,
work time,
a week.
Thank you guys for watching. Weather is slowly starting to turn. We're trying to get as much content out for you guys before the weather gets bad and we have to start doing only garage stuff. But one of the last vlogs in this garage, so
we're moving.
Yeah.
New things to come. Me and Jay Crooks are roommates, and we have a 3-car garage that we do everything CROOKS MOTO out of. We're finally, he's got his old lady, I got mine, and we're gonna just get our own places. Well, we have our own places now, and so we're just like literally moving out next weekend, and everything changes, and the next step will be actual Jay Crooks, Josh Green, CROOKS MOTO freaking garage, a shop.
Yeah,
that's next step. So
we're working on getting a garage space that's like dedicated to not being a house, something that we can store all the bikes but do work out of and do videos out of and stuff like that. So there will be stuff done individually at our houses, like when one of us comes over, we do something in the garage, or we do something on the front porch or the patio or freaking whatever. You guys will see us at each other's houses. Little DIY until then, just like CROOKS MOTO's always been. We just make it work. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching CROOKS MOTO today. We love you. See you on the next one.